It is December the 10th, 2024, and I am Plenesia Flashette, and that's for sure destroying these generational curses, baby, one family at a time, especially mine. And it won't be only me because I have built my whole entire new loving, caring, sharing family. Welcome back, y'all. Let me first say that I forgot this morning. Did I say thankful for another day? Well, I said it anyway, but to come on here and say it's different. Like, be thankful for every day that you get a chance to say that you're thankful. Please do that, people. Always be thankful and show more gratitude, and y'all stop being so damn rude. Anyway, we're going to come back and talk about a quick PSA in the Department of Common Sense where I am the president. We only talk about what is meant to be talked about. And right now we're finding out about childhood trauma. Okay, we're going to do a little PSA on childhood trauma today. Everybody has experienced some kind of childhood trauma in their life. Okay, childhood trauma is usually from the ages of 0 to 18. Yeah, 18. You're traumatized by some things, and as you grow up and you carry those things that you were traumatized by as a child and you carry them for a while, you become an adult a traumatized adult. Okay, just ways to kind of like get rid of that stuff. Like, a lot of us had dealt with childhood traumas and stuff. A lot of people didn't get a chance to go to counseling. They didn't have that much counseling about that because everybody was doing it. So it was like, it's a common thing. Everybody's doing it. So everybody bring the same trauma. But now that, we're moving away from that toxicity and everything, you have to like discuss these things with your kids and stuff, because I feel like if the parents had to discuss with us, like, well, how are you traumatizing us, then we would not be going through like certain stuff now in our lives and stuff, right? So it's best to like bring all of that into sight. And to do that is like talk about it. Communication is always the best thing to talk about what trauma can bring to an adult and some things. Okay. Childhood trauma is very important. It is like you should have childhood trauma nights. Like, y'all have date nights and fight nights, childhood trauma nights where you sit and talk about the childhood trauma that maybe you as a mama or dad may carry, even if you're married. Like, everybody sit down and talk about the same things. The kids should be able to sit down and talk about it too. And the kids don't always have to listen to you because sometimes the parents don't know what to do. Okay. Yeah, we just wanted to put that out there. Let's keep it moving right here to childhood trauma. Let me get these glasses, honey. That is also went through a little trauma, but it's okay. We know how to put them on today. You see that? It's okay. It says that childhood trauma, we're talking about childhood trauma over here. And also I'm going to give you some examples in these cards of how, people now still play that part in their childhood trauma. Okay. So childhood trauma, let's see. Childhood trauma. Hold on. Let me see. I think we're going to do this one. Let's see. There's so many different, ways to explain it or whatever, but we're going to use this one here. It's childhood trauma, something that every child has went through from a parent or two. Okay, it's what's childhood trauma? Childhood trauma, also known as developmental trauma. It kind of like goes with how you develop after that, after the rejection, after the beating and stuff. Yeah. It says childhood trauma, also known as developmental trauma, is any significant experience that overwhelmed a child's ability to function and cope. Okay. Trauma usually involves circumstances that are perceived as highly threatening, like physically, emotionally, sexually, both. But what's traumatic for you may not be like for someone else, and vice versa, right? Childhood trauma isn't a formal diagnosis in the American Psychiatric Association, but it is instead is listed as a possible contributing factor to several mental health conditions. That's why I say a lot of people in their mental health, it shows itself. Your childhood trauma is showing up. Anytime you want to kill people and steal from people, you're dealing with some kind of childhood trauma that maybe you have not got over yet. Okay, that's the type of shit that childhood trauma get. Hold on, stealing shit, killing shit, not dealing with it. Yeah, that's childhood trauma. In general, traumatic experiences for a child may include abuse that could be physical, emotional, or sexual. It could be neglect, physical, emotional, or financial. Spiritual also, because these kids need you to feed love into them. We know you can buy the shoes and the clothes and stuff, but where it flows and stuff, where it flows and stuff really is where it's very important. Like showing the child love and to where even if they don't receive it from somebody else, then they'll be able to still perceive it for themselves. You see me? Yeah, you see me. What else? Let me see. Hold on. It can childhood trauma can affect you medically too, like physically. That's like the diseases, like when the diseases from childhood trauma can like, have you not feeling all right. That's a childhood trauma. That's definitely a childhood trauma. Like the diseases such as high blood pressure is something that is pressure that makes your pressure go high. I'm not gonna lie, that is like a childhood trauma. Diseases and stuff also is a part of childhood trauma. You can get that physically, like trauma comes out physically, emotionally, spiritually. It can just show up just like out of anywhere. That's why I say it's not always have to be a counseling session or something. Sometimes it can just be people that um actually are in it with you, like to talk about it, like all y'all talk about it together, like even the kids too. These kids suffer from trauma too, like how they're conceived into the trauma, direct and indirect trauma, because sometimes you can give your child trauma and not even know. Okay, that does not mean you slow. It's like, no, I really didn't know. But then some people just give trauma to their kids as they go. Like you take this when you go through that. I mean, you don't want to do that no more, basically. Like childhood trauma affects you even as an adult. And that's why a lot of these adult children are doing childish stuff. Yeah, adult children. There's a lot of adult children, like people grow up in age, but they don't grow up in stage. Yeah. But childhood trauma is very important that you have discussions about that, like seriously. And then think also, like when you go out and interact with different people that also suffer from childhood traumas, and then they carry that spirit on them. Some people don't want to heal from their childhood traumas. As you have to realize a lot of stuff, like some people are just not like us. They don't want to heal from no kind of stuff, with we want to make everybody feel. And those people that you have to like separate yourself from, so that extra trauma won't come and do what is done to the families, basically. So it's very important to like deal with childhood traumas and stuff. Schools should even have a childhood trauma section for these kids, because they get in there with the other kids and they get to fighting each other, because each child is really fighting the trauma probably from their mama. Just being honest, some of their mamas come with trauma, so they're fighting that, and then they got to go and fight for respect. Like a lot of children, y'all check on these children. Please check on these children, because they're going through a lot. And then earlier when I got that card about somebody's child is contemplating or has committed suicide, that's another thing. That was something traumatizing, or it is something traumatizing. Like that needs to be addressed immediately. And if you have all kind of dark thoughts and you're suffering in silence, that go around the kids too, right? That energy is like mama's suffering or daddy's suffering. Is the suffering is the energy. Everything, a thought is energy. Everything is energy. Everything. But yeah, check on y'all children about that, because that's not a pretty like contact for somebody to have to come back because your child did that. Seriously, don't. It's a trauma. Like go ahead and handle that, mama. Seriously, handle the trauma. All you mamas, go ahead and handle your child and your childhood traumas. Mamas, daddies too. Yeah, y'all gonna have to do what y'all need to. Daddies too, because a lot of y'all don't come through like y'all for y'all boys like y'all need to raise them to be better boys to men. I was gonna try to throw that in, but yeah, better boys to men. Y'all go and start putting that work in. Y'all put all this kind of work in for your job and shit, but then when it's time to deal with your family and shit, that's when y'all want to quit. But y'all ain't quit them jobs yet. We're gonna go to the cards and see what kind of trauma people are kind of like going through or whatever. Let's see. We can try to get this together. What trauma? Can we talk about trauma? Which one got the most trauma in it, Lord? And how can we fix it? Okay, this one. Okay. Guess this one is the one for trauma, baby. Trauma, childhood trauma. Childhood trauma leads to adult trauma if it's not healed. And you are suffering from it if you want anybody killed. You ain't healed something. It's something. If you just don't like nobody just because that's them, that's a trauma also. Sometimes you don't see them. You don't see the traumas. You don't know, but that's one if you don't see it. Having somebody not to be it because you ain't it. All that type of shit is trauma. I promise you that's trauma. There's nothing but trauma, baby. Go heal that. And then you ain't got to worry about other than that. You don't. Let's see about this trauma, baby. I'm serious. Grown folks too. I was looking on the thing, honey. People 70 and 72. Childhood trauma. Boo. That's it. That's all it is. Childhood trauma. Why do these elder people act like that? Holding all that childhood trauma back. I'm serious, child. When they was in lack, well, we ain't have it like that. You could have. You could have if you should have done the right thing. And y'all don't want us to bring the peace that we supposed to have. Child, please take y'all a spiritual bath. Somebody need a spiritual bath. Google it, baby. Anyway, let's see what this trauma done. Child, it's hurry up popping out. See what I'm talking about? It like the trauma already popping out. So somebody might be on here, might got a few childhood traumas, honey. I got to be everybody, mama. It's okay. Call me mama today. Mama. Call me mama today, baby. Mama. Put a mama in the comments, y'all. Mama got to tell y'all how to do it. Hold on, y'all. It says you can't pray for everybody. Well, I can't be everybody's mom. I hurry up and change that. I can't be everybody's mom. I can't. You can't pray for everybody, sugar. You can't. Why they pray on you. And I had to learn that too. You can't. I pray for you. No, listen, don't pray for me and I won't pray for you. That's how we gonna do. I don't want you to pray for me, boo. Y'all be praying. I'm saying hard too. Like, no. We got number 5. Let me see what 5 say. Especially on this beautiful 10 day. We got balance, personal growth, and transformation with a deep connection to both human and universal harmony. That's that number 5, y'all. That number 5. Stay connected, baby. Stay connected. We got stay positive, no doubt. I always stay positive or you'll fuck around and find out. Y'all don't want to fuck around and find out. That's something you don't want to. This is a sign. This is mine, honey. This is a sign, okay? We got Queen Camilla. Queen Camilla's out here. These queens showing up, but they ain't these things showing up. These queens ain't these things showing up, baby. They not. Forced to publicly honor you regardless. So somebody's going to be forced. Now, why they got to force you to honor the shit that I do? Oh, I forgot. Because it ain't you. I mean, I overstand. Y'all start overstanding shit. Because these folks don't seem like they're going to quit. They don't. Stole an insurance policy in your name. And now they trying to find somebody to blame. Blame yourself, baby, in them childhood traumas that we just talked about. And go ahead and clear all this shit out. This shit like this should have been cleared out. People don't want to take the childhood trauma. Well, I didn't have nobody. I didn't motherfucking either. I'm serious. All I had was a Judas and a motherfucking Peter. I didn't either. But damn. Whew. Damn. Florida. Damn. Clear this out, baby. Clear this out, y'all. Clear it out, baby. Clear it out. You ain't got to lay on me to clear it out. It says attempt breaking in it. Somebody tried to attempt and breaking it and enter it upon something they ain't supposed to. Attempting, breaking, and entering. After you'd installed an insurance policy, I can't even go back no further. It says high school. Something about high school. Maybe somebody suffering from trauma since high school, baby. Like, oh, child. Whew. Summer is your spirit. You have more passionate and enough drive. Child, by the summertime, you'll feel better. Damn, right now, get it together. Summertime, you'll feel better, okay? What else we got, child? Well, we got some on the floor. This is all we need to know, honey. We're going to have to get in and go like this, doing like double dutch, baby. Once you get out, you just out, baby. Woo. Because you see how we got to go in, don't you? Don't y'all see this shit? Don't y'all see how we got to go in this shit and handle it and just get on up out of there? Get on up out of there, baby. Spiritually abused by a predator. Yes, get on up out of there, baby. You are being spiritually abused. Like when somebody abuse your spirit, you can't hear it. But you can't fear that shit either because it's a spiritual warfare going on right now. These folks is crazy. I'm saying, yes, you can get over it, baby. Yes, you can show more love to yourself and fuck everybody else. Yes, you can get over it. Yes, you can, honey. If we family, you can get over it. Yes, see. And I like that purple, baby. Okay. He was sexually abused and now he's a sexually abusing children. We can get over it if people speak on it. And don't be on it. Yes, we can get over it, baby. Yes, we can. Everybody say, yes, we can. Yes, we can. And you can too. Like I said, it's really up to you, people. It is. Somebody just hates her life. Unless you hate your life, and life is not going to be, a fucking dozen of 12 roses, but poses that it do. Give me two dozen, 12. Anyway, let's go ahead. It says agreed on in the ethers with the peoples. The people say, listen, y'all ain't got to do all that. Stop trying to hold people back. Especially people that hold facts, because you're not going to be able to do that. This shit is out here. Y'all got to clean this shit up. Just stop doing it. Have enough. That's how we stop doing this stuff. Have enough. I've had enough. Unfiltered. And be unfiltered about it. Look, it's okay to cuss a motherfucker out today, but don't curse them away. You feel me? Cursing, and y'all out here cursing, and the land is cursed. And that's the worst, when the land is cursed. Y'all don't do that. Use your voice. You have a choice. Yes, you do have a choice. Well, they said I couldn't say that. Well, this right now is the big payback. Yes, the fuck you can say that. Fuck them. Yes, you can. You can tell the truth, man. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. My bad. A real narcissist. Like, really, y'all dealing with some narcissists, and y'all need to stop being narcissistical with them. That's how we gonna get them. Narcissistical with them. Stop. Y'all stop it. Stop being a fucking narcissist. Brittany, I don't know. Like I said, you know your show. You know your show. I don't have to go and go and go. I don't want to know. I don't. Y'all be wanting me to know. Definitely so bad. I don't know. I ain't mad, baby. She has a bipolar schizoaffective disorder. So somebody is going through childhood. This is childhood trauma, baby. I mean, you can say I'm crazy, but this is childhood trauma, baby. A damn bipolar schizoaffective disorder is childhood trauma. Her ugly ass going to jail. Just fuck it. That's where going to jail. Fuck it. You don't want to clear this shit out. It can be cleared out. And the ugly spirit, we found out. You got ugly spirit and you can't clear this shit out. Yeah, you're going to find out in jail, baby. A damn thief. A damn thief. Childhood trauma will have you to be trying to steal from somebody's mama. I am somebody's mama. I got all y'all children and I need to take care of. How am I going to take care of all my children when y'all stealing from me and mine? And then y'all want the children mama dying? Are y'all serious? Y'all serious? Y'all can't be serious, right? Somebody big ass on here right now. Somebody big ass on here now. Big ass. Yes, big ass on here right now. Feel like I'm a safe place, huh? I feel like I'm a safe place too. That's like being spiritually rich, boo. Spiritually rich. Spiritually rich. When you spiritually rich, you ain't worried about no rich. Spiritually rich. That means you're going to get all your shit when you spiritually rich. See, y'all don't be spiritually rich. Y'all be down here physically rich and then get robbed. You do. I mean, who else am I talking to? Shit. One call, that's all. Rob all y'all. I'm talking about all y'all. Then robbed y'all. I'm talking about then really robbed y'all. Spiritually. Then robbed you. Like you got robbed. Anyway, a paid hit too. You know what y'all was trying to do? A pay hit. Baby, go ahead and go through. No, baby, that's not what we do over here. We don't do that over here. We don't do no hits and all that shit over here. No. A bunch of fake birth certificates. A bunch of fake birth certificates. So some of y'all not real. I mean, we're trying to find out the real deal. Some of y'all not really real. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Law of oneness. Yeah, that's what my daddy said there. It's a law of oneness. Like we all go together. It don't matter if you think you're more clever. Y'all say y'all got it together. I still say whatever. We still gotta be together. I mean, I'm just telling you, baby. Law of oneness. That's universal law. Not man. I see, but I didn't saw. That's not y'all. That's y'all law. I see, but I didn't saw. No, I didn't saw. No, what the fuck wrong with y'all? Y'all did see, and you did fucking saw all this shit. It's over with. Real eyes, real lies, real lies. That's just it. Y'all can keep y'all whatever eyes you got, because I do not want those eyes that you got. Don't nobody want no one night stand. Well, I don't. I don't know who this man, like I'm going to go in and offer her a one night stand. You're going to be laying by yourself, man. Stop playing. I'm serious. That's what I'm saying. Stop motherfucking playing. Y'all been playing in the land, just playing. This ain't no playing land, nigga. It ain't. What kind of paint y'all use? It's not no playing land. Love yourself more, baby. Love yourself a little more. And you're not loving yourself for sure. The childhood traumas is showing out at everybody's damn door. They're going to be knocking at y'all door pretty soon. Telling y'all to clear out them goddamn rooms. Clear them out. I'm sick. Now, when you get a knock on that door, don't say that I didn't tell you so. That childhood trauma got to go now. All right. Well, it ain't going to be no fight over here, baby. It ain't. No, I don't use that kind of paint. I don't use that kind of paint. I'm saying, what y'all paint with? Fluoride? I'm saying, is fluoride some paint? Well, that's why I ain't painting with y'all kind of paint. We're going to be back. Don't handle that. Yeah.